The cards speak. Justice listens. Welcome to the unseen. Truth doesn't hide forever, not from the eyes that see. Spirits stir, clues awaken. Let the seeing begin. Behind every crime, a shadow speaks. I'm Lady Zelda. Welcome to Seeing Crime. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to tonight. We're doing EVPs tonight, and that's why I am dressed down a little bit, because that's what we always do. Thank you so much for being here. It's exciting. This is exciting times. This is what I like to do. Pardon me. So this is good. This is good, my darlings. Give me a second, because I'm getting some, I don't know why, one of my devices keeps shutting down. So the energy is here. We'll just see how it has to go, and we'll wing it. We will definitely wing it. How are you? Welcome to Seeing Crime. True Oracle is here. We are here. It is Saturday, December 13th of 2025. It is cloudy and snowy over the Carpathian Arc, and here we are. We're ready to go. Now, my darlings, I want to thank you so much for being here. I can't tell you how much I love it that you're here. Now, I have a special announcement. Eddie O'Brien. Let me move this. I'm glaring. Eddie O'Brien is, can you all see me? Can you all see me? I want to make sure, put a 1 in the chat. Pardon me, if you can see me, put a 1 if you can see me. One, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. Because, the devices are shutting down, going crazy, doing all kinds of crazy things today. So I just want to let you know I am excited tonight. Hello, my darlings. Hello, Carrie. Hi, my darling. I bought the card, fantastic experience. Thank you so much, Carrie. Thank you so much. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Thank you. I did not put a goal up. I was going to, and I was running late. But I want to tell you something exciting, because after this stream, I want to invite you to JFK's show-off stream. They're going to send me the link. I will be going on to that stream and reading cards about Eddie O'Brien tonight, right after this stream. So get ready. You can go on over there, get set up, and I'll have the link for you. I'll let you know when they go live, and it's going to be a fun-filled night and very informational too. So yes, going over there, I am excited. I've not been set up so I can redirect this stream. So I will have to put the link, or just basically show you where to go, and then meet me over there. Give me about 5 minutes between the time that I end this one and the time that I get over there. And I'll announce it, because I know there's still people coming in. So thank you so much for being here. Risa, my darling, how are you? Hi there, my darling. Good. Love it. Hi there. Whoa. Hi, everybody. The chat is going fast. See, I can't even keep up. Hi there, beautiful darling. Thank you. Gosh, I'm so glad to see you. Bless you, my darling. Bless you. There we go. Hi there, Kelly. Where are we going? Well, after this, I have been invited to be a guest on JFK's show to talk about Eddie O'Brien. I did a numerology reading on Eddie O'Brien, and I have posted it. Bless him. For me personally, I believe that he has been falsely accused of a crime. Where? In Massachusetts. Uh, of shamarter, of an unaliving when he was 15, and it's been 30 years later. So I believe that there's somebody somewhere coming in somehow to that stream, and we're going to get to the bottom of it, because believe me, the mass corruption, that's absolutely right, Carrie, the mass corruption is widespread there. And this was 30 years ago. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this. Mass corruption. Wow, I am really reflecting. Think about all of the people who are sitting in behind bars, wrongfully accused. Think about that. Think about it. Not good. And believe me, it is not. That bothers me also for all of those people that we're finding out that Proctor and all these clowns are involved with. Crazy. Imagine sitting 30 years. You're a boy in a man's body, 15 years old. I can hardly talk about it without tearing up. It's beyond, thank you, my darling, the disgusting, the crap that has gone on. And the thing of it is, think 15 years old, right, Aunt BB? Hello, my darling. 15 years old. Imagine his life. I mean, 3 decades. Imagine. And you know what I think of? I think of all of these people. You know, we go on with our lives. And I want to think about Eddie, because that was in 1995. That's the year that my son was born. He'll be 30 on Christmas Day. And I cannot imagine. So I would love for you to join me over there. We're going to have some fun. I'm sure we're going to dance. We might even sing a little bit. And give me just a second, because DoorDash is here for my son. I just got a drink because I can't eat right now. But anyway, it's unthinkable. It's so beyond evil. And you know, JFK's channel is about the only, I've seen maybe some other mentions, but his channel is the only one that is mentioning it. And I want to be able to go there, and I'm going to take along with me the numerology reading that I did for Eddie. But think about that, 15 years old, I think of my own son. I think of that. I mean, and it's like, look at the years that he's missed. Look at look, he's missed all this time. Think of how many other innocent people are railroaded. That is exactly the way it is. And you know what? Honest Path, my son, is right behind my monitor. Everybody give him a big shout out and a big wave, because he's here bringing in the Chick-fil-A. And me, my Diet Coke. Anyway, what'd we get? I got a package. Hand it over here. Let's open it and see what we got. I don't know how all this comes. Where is it from? I don't know. But it says Psychic Zelda, and if there's anybody here other than Psychic Zelda, well, then this is for me. I don't know who it's from. Just came. Everybody is saying hello, Ian with the Diet Coke. Buddy.
Hello, everybody, with whatever drink they have.
He almost said something. He said, hello, everybody, with whatever. No, it is not from Gregor. Gregor does not, I don't think. He doesn't address anything. He does not call me a psychic. He may call me something else, but it ain't psychic. Let me see. I may have to have my buddy. Oh, it's from Debbie. Bless you, my darling. Everybody says hi, buddy. It's, oh my goodness, look at this, live on I may have to have my son take a knife to this, because you know what? These are jewels, not tools. And you can ask my son. I'm just as theatric offline that I am on. Oh my, did you hear that? He-Man. Okay. I call him He-Man and he calls me He-Mom. All right. Oh, beautiful. Hello, Debbie. My goodness. Hello. Thank you, everyone. This is so nice. You guys are so kind to me. I'm making a lot of noise. So if this bothers you, please just mute just for a few minutes, because I've got things rattling. So I know how that goes. There we are. Ian doesn't need a knife. Just sheer strength alone carries him through. Sheer strength alone. And another box for the wee furry ones. Thank you so much. Believe me, they think it's like I could take these boxes and I have a beautiful little, let me read it. Oh, look, Debbie says, Merry Christmas, my dear Lady Zelda. Bless you. I hope this deck gives you many years of great readings and accurate information. Is one of my favorites. Well, how sweet are you? And then there's another. It says, my dear Lady Zelda, I love this Oracle deck. You have one that's similar, but this one might be easier for you to use. Hey, easy is definitely in my vocabulary. You remember that young lady that came into my stream the other night? Her name is Mama Sin. I love her. I'm adopting her. She is adorable. Her and her sweet son. She got me an Oracle deck today. And it arrived. And it is like fantastic. Hello. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The stained glass tarot. How beautiful is that? I'm not going to take the time to open it. I will open it off stream and then show everybody. But look, there's two. How blessed am I? Give me a second. Give me a second. But maybe I can get Ian, because, you know, he's my steward, right? Maybe I could get Ian to reach that deck. Can you reach that deck for me, buddy? It's right there in that pouch that Mama Sims gave me. She got this for me for Christmas. And I'm going to tell you, look at this. It is the Talisman Oracle. How blessed am I? Gee, you wouldn't know that I'm a reader, would you? Aren't they nice? These bags are like, hello. I'm not going to be getting them. Oh, look at this. Oh, what? Oh, girl. What's the vibe? Yeah, we'll go to the crime basement on those. Thank you so much. Excuse me, we'll just be going to the crime room. Oh, hold on. Ladies, oh, that is pretty cool. Hold on. Debbie says, Lady Zelda, open the red one and let me know how the finish is. Okay, will do. Give me a second. Going out of stream here. Thank you. Let's open this. How exciting. How blessed am I? Thanks, buddy. Now you may be dismissed. Listen, if you know some of the stuff that we said to each other, you guys would probably faint. His friends, who I adore, always say, oh my gosh, you talk like that around your mom? Well, if you can't talk like that around me, then there's something wrong, because you know what? It doesn't hurt anybody. We just laugh and kid and carry on, and you know what? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oh, it is? I'm sorry. Well, you want this one? Oh, shoot. We can order another one. Well, you needed another one. Don't you hate it when they send, he wanted a regular Dr. Pepper. He wanted a regular Dr. Pepper, and then they gave him a diet one. What kind of slag stuff is that? Oh, let me see. Now these will be making a debut. The finish on them, how can I describe? Slick, but I don't believe that they will stick together. Look at this. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, and a downfall. Burned bridges. Oh, these are good ones. These are good. These are good. Antisocial, that's me sometimes. Very nice. Thank you, Debbie. They are just stunning, beautiful, and you just went above and beyond. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very nice cards. You will see them, and when you see them, you will be seeing Miss Debbie right with them. We're going to carry her little energy right in it. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Yes, you guys can adopt Ian too, because there we go. Okay, now hold on. Thank you. My goodness, what a treat. What an absolute treat. Let me get set up here. I don't have any announcements. I don't have any announcements. Oh, let me put if you're watching on the big screen, there is the chat right there. How's that? And don't forget your grifting psychic, please. And you all know why I say that. Okay. Does the finish? Yes, it does. Because the finish on the, thank you for really thinking about that, because the finish on the other deck, they stick together. They are very, I can't even describe it. Very nice. Very nice. That's why I don't use them. I use them very seldom. Consider Ian adopted. Thank you so much. He loves that. He's a little shy. He's a little shy these days. All right. Now that I'm got everything, good grief. This is like working the cockpit of an airplane. I need to have a little bit of my Diet Coke. For those of you coming in, my darlings, tonight after this stream, pardon me, tickle, tonight after this stream, I will be heading over to the stream of JFK Show Off, because we're going to be talking about Eddie O'Brien, wrongfully accused, in my opinion. Eddie O'Brien. Hi there, Jay. I'm worried about that young man. For those of you who do not know, and yeah, I've talked about him, I can't help it. There's a young man that went missing around Braun. I call it Braun, but it's actually Bran Castle, near the Buchechi Mountains. I think I'm saying that correctly. He went hiking November 23rd. He is from the UK. He was going to Bristol University there. And he decided just one day, to go on a hike around Bran Castle. And I'll tell you, oh my goodness, look at you, my darling beauty. Give me a second. Lady Zelda, may I say I love your beautiful ring? It's smoky quartz. It's beautiful. Every time I think, oh wow, striking beautiful. Thank you. There's a story behind this one. Thank you. I don't, as a rule, wear jewelry, but I was driving down Sevierville, Tennessee. And when I passed this antique shop, it was like, come in, come in, come in. And I don't usually do that. I turned around, and the moment that I walked in, they had their estate jewelry, and this ring was right out front. And I said, "Oh, can I see that ring, please?" And she said, "Sure. It's been here for a little while. It's too big." No. And I'm like, "Too big? Girl, those words are not in my vocabulary, especially together." So I said, "Well, let's try it on." Tickety boom. So I took it home and I cleared it. And it took me a minute to clear it. Insult, all that stuff. But yes, thank you. I love this ring. I do not wear it out. I wear it here and on videos only. When I go somewhere, I don't wear it because I'm scared somebody is going to try to lift it. And then it would be like, hello. So, yeah. So, anyway. Okay, so I don't understand when I'm watching my TV. So, if I want to communicate, I get on my phone, I just shut off sound. There you go, my darling. Honestly, you can't chat on your TV. You have to either do it on your iPhone. You have to either do it on your iPhone or your iPad or your Android, your phone, whatever. So, thank you very much to each and every one of you. Let me see. No, they're going to send me the link. And as soon as they send me the link, I'm watching let me see if I see here. No, they're going to send me the link and let me know as soon as this show is over, because I think they're starting at 8:30. But I don't know, they may start at 10. So as soon as they start, I'll let you know. So keep watch, because I can't redirect the chat, or I would. We're not set up for that. I tried, and he has to set me up. So anyway, there we go. So I don't know what time yet, but I definitely will announce it when they let me know. So, my darlings, I just want you to know that this has been a week, energy week, and I want you to watch December 28th. I don't know why. I don't know why. I want you to watch December 28th. It's not going to be negative, but I think that from the 28th on, there's going to be, and then I think some dates in January, and then maybe a date in February. But there's going to be some clarity coming. Clarity. There's going to be some, actually, like we're opening our eyes. And speaking of which, I have to clear my glasses, and then we'll get started with the EVPs tonight. That's what we're doing. We're doing EVPs. Now, I don't know. I'm going to ask you this really quick. Did you guys see my video on Lord Gregor's channel today about following his journey with a pendulum? Now, here's what I have in mind, because that is how oh my goodness, I'm seeing something. So we're going to hold the phone before I say anything more. Happy birthday to Standing Stones. Hold on, and I've got a ring in my ear, and that usually happens when there's energy. Ready? Let's go. Is Standing Stones in the chat? Is he here? Because I don't want to sing happy birthday and have him not here. He should hear his happy birthday. Okay. I called into JFK's show once, and we talked a little bit, but he had some other guests on there, and it was late, and I couldn't come on. This time I'm coming on camera. Look out. We're going to have a good night. He is a lot of fun. So let me know when Standing Stones is in here, because I think his birthday may be like next Wednesday, something like that. It's the 17th. It's in 4 days. When is the 17th? Yeah, that's next Wednesday. Okay. We have to sing happy birthday to him. I mean, he's like a backbone of this channel. So as soon as he comes in, we'll sing. Anyway, here's what I want to ask you before we get started, and my device keeps shutting down. I'm going to have to change. When I called JFK, he was playing music, and tonight he's going to play music, and you're going to be seeing me getting down with the guys because they've made me a homegirl, and I'm here for it. So, yeah. Oh. All right. So, anyhow, all right. So, anyhow, my darlings, yes, JFK later. That's it. I'll let you know when they have the link up, okay? Or if somebody else sees it, well, I don't think he's gone live yet. As soon as we're done here, because I don't think he's going to start until like 8:30 or maybe even a little later. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to zippity-doo-dah right all over there. Zelda, we've been telling JFK to get you on. I'm so excited. It's tonight. I mean, seriously, at about 6 o'clock tonight, they're like, can you come on? I'm like, my darling, I have a show at 7. I'll come on after. There we go. And I'm going to be dancing. I'm the home girl. I'm going to be dancing with the rest of them, singing probably too. All right. So, standing stones. Let's see. Birthday. Well, it's time for a little birthday song. Are you ready, everybody? Let's sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear standing stones. Happy birthday to you. And many more. You're looking good for 29, brother. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. He's going to be 29 years wild. That's it. 29 years wild. So there we go. Yes, I just saw him. We just sang. All right. So anyway, I wanted to ask you about the pendulum video that you saw that I put on Lord Gregor's channel. And the reason why is because as soon as I did that, I thought, why don't we try to do that with Anna Walsh? Because poor Anna, I think that she's in different places, if you know what I mean. What do you think? Should we look? Thank you, Standing Stone. Should we look for Anna Walsh? Should we look for Anna Walsh at the Should we look for Anna Walsh with the pendulum? Pardon me. Should we do that? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat because I'm going to tell you the creep show, pardon me. Yeah, I'm going to say that. The creep show, Brian Walsh, thinks he's a slick dude. And I got to tell you something funny. I was watching Between Channels the other day, and I was watching Emily Baker. I was doing some things only because she comes on later with it, and sometimes that works with my schedule. You should have seen, and I think some of you may have been in there. You should have seen when Emily Baker said, a psychic, when they brought that up in court about what's his face, Mama. For Mama, called a psychic. So when they said psychic, Emily went, psychic? And everybody in the chat that knew me, like, oh, was it you, Zelda? Was it you, Zelda? I was laughing so hard. So I gifted her memberships and said it wasn't me. And I know Emily saw it because she was grinning. So I thought that was so funny. I could tell you about, yeah, his mama gives me the creeps too. You want to know the truth? And then we'll get started. I'll tell you the truth on this. That's the type of person that will call up and manipulate a psychic. That is the type of person that will psychic hop until they find somebody that gives them the right answer. They're not looking for the truth. They're looking for somebody who agrees with them. I don't care if I don't care if Anna was having an affair. No judgment. And see, when anybody calls me, there's no judgment. I don't, that's your life, blah, blah, blah. That, whatever. But at the same token, she impresses me of that she's having an affair, isn't she? I want you to tell me that she's having an affair, isn't she? That's the way that rolls. So, anyway, all right. Well, let's get started. I don't know if this device is going to behave. It keeps shutting down. It keeps shutting down. Look at this. That hoot mama. Oh, look at these red lips. A girl after my own heart. Well, mama, welcome in. And thank you so much for, the grift. And y'all know that. I don't have to keep telling you why I say the grifting psychic. It's just kind of that little, right? That's all it is. All right, let me get this other device set up because this one keeps shutting down. And you know why? I think we got a lot of energy happening. So let me see. And if you do send me anything on Venmo Cash App, I'm not going to be able to tell it right away, only because I'm using this device that those alerts come in on. So I'm just going to say it right up front. Thank you so much. All right, so let me see what we're doing here. Let me get back. I'm going to tell you something else funny. Because you all know that I work for, not work, I guess, I don't know what it is. Volunteer for, I don't know. I volunteer for a group that does humanitarian projects and humanitarian funding, like for hospitals and, all this other stuff, whatever. So, so hold on, let me see. What camera do I want? That one. Okay. So anyway, I was supposed to go on a Zoom call yesterday afternoon. And one of the guys that I know that knows that I do this, like, is pounding on my text saying, oh my God, you got to fix something. And I'm like, why? What happened? What's going on? And he's like, you came in under the email Psychic Zelda Kelly. Oops. So I backed out of that really quickly because, we don't want to bring attention and say, oh my God, a psychic, what's a psychic doing in here? Yikes. Okay, let me get this done and then we're going to get started. May I please enter the studio? Yes, I have. Okay. Device not connected. Uh-oh. There we go. Let me get this connected. And then we'll do some stuff. Hold on. Let me turn this. Let me turn that down. Give me a second. Somebody's texting me. Jerry. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what you did that for, but thank you, my darling, for Captain, for being so kind and sweet. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. All right. So here we are. Does Maeve have a birthday too? Oh, wait. We hold the phone. We have to have a call and we have to have a birthday for Maeve. All right. I love that name. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maeve. Happy birthday to you. And many more. She too is 29 years wild tomorrow. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I'm going to catch all your goodies. We're going to go and just do this first. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, thank you, Colleen. Thank you. Thank you. All is cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Who's ready for some EVPs? I am. So we have got this cleared. Everyone is safe. Nothing is going to happen. We're asking for the energy of John O'Keefe. And you see how my camera just went. He's getting ready to talk. John O'Keefe, we're asking for that energy to come in, talk to us. If we have to switch programs, we definitely will. We're not opposed to that. So let me see what I can get started. And here we go. On the screen right now, and we're going to make it like this. Now turn the sound off. John's energy, would you please come in and say hello? Give us an idea of what you know is going on. I have a few little tidbits that I know, but I can't say. So we're going to let him say. Tip. Yep, he's got a tip. Let's go. Let's go, John. John. Let's go, John. I'm just going to turn this device off. There we go. Power off. This is the highlight of my week. Well, bless you, my darling. You know what? It is kind of for me, too. It's been a week, no doubt. Tip as what, my darling? As tip John. John's energy, you're welcome here. No other negative energy, no one pretending to be. Tip as mud. Were you in? Oh, I think you were dragged through the mud, weren't you? Oh, Debbie, you're adorable. My cats are in the room watching cat TV. We found a new channel. And when you turn it on, when you turn it's the cutest thing. When you turn their channel on, it whistles. Now let me fix this because I don't want production. I don't want you guys to see any notifications that comes through. How selfish am I? There we are. And now you can see my nail file. Part of the production agency. Oh, yeah. Block, read. Who's blocking? Are you talking about Karen? Block read, or is it block read? Block read, block read. Now I'm glad you reminded me of that, my darling, that hoot mama, because Derek Carney has a new song. If he comes in here, we'll play it. fighting and yelling. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in, my darling. I'm having coffee. I've had 2 cups of coffee today, and I'm like zing zing, clang 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 went the trolley. That's about I'm zinging. Zing 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 went the bell. Ding 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 went my heartstrings. From the moment I saw him, I fell. I can't wait to see that movie. Oh boy, somebody's here. Maybe he's blocking bad energy from Karen. That is a good thought. I've been here listening. Hi, Cardinal, my darling. Hi. I'm going to read your chats and your gifts and everything and your memberships here pretty soon. One to Anna Walsh. Yeah, I think we need to contact Anna Walsh. I really do. Hi, my first time here. Oh, my goodness, look how lovely you are. And that just looks like so wonderful on a ship. Bless you, my darling. Thank you and welcome. You're going to love it here. And you're going to love all the people that are here as well. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you very, very much. Um, I bet he is anomalies. What anomalies are you? What anomalies are you blocking for Karen? Now, for those of you who have seen this, um, just so you know, I'm going to say it comes through. It's pretty correct. Now, I've got another one that talks. It's a tuaka. I have another one. Oh, pardon me. I know that makes a noise when I do that. Zelda, please. Um, it's getting ready now. This has a noise to it, and it's white noise, and I can't hack it. Hello and welcome in. And for all of you who are just coming in, age, anomalies of age. Oh, you just had a birthday. I'm going to sing you happy birthday, John. It was the 8th. I'm going to sing you happy birthday. I don't think I did. Let's sing John happy birthday. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. We're thinking of you for sure. Business. Happy birthday, Sagittarius brother. My mother's birthday, bless her heart, was yesterday. She was also a Sag. Very loyal people. Very loyal. Hi there, Shonali. Bless you. Hi, I love that little profile, little goodie that you've got. That's so adorable. Thank you for coming in. How many of you think that he's walking with um, Chloe? I do. I do. Oh, Foxglove. I do. Debbie, yours is Monday? Well, do you want me to sing tonight or do you want me to sing on Monday night for Manifestation Monday? It's up to you. We'll do whatever you want. Your daughter's birthday, she's a Sag. Just oh my goodness, what a wonderful thing. We would have been 80. She would have been yeah, my mom I think too. Join in. What would you like us to join? My my mom, Debbie, bless you, my darling. I think my mom would have been 89, 88 or 89. She graduated in 1954. Anna is a Sag. Join in singing. Well, you're always welcome to join. I'm just going to tell you, he likes the singing. And there have been people that have come in and said, "Don't, you're fooling around." He sometimes the frequency, now let's think about this from a scientific thought process. Coming in, okay? Coming in and oh yeah, okay, my mother had the same birthday, Foxglove. Same birthday, 1936. That's right, 89. Our mothers, bless them. My sister's birthday. Happy birthday to Kelly's sister. And the reason being is because music has a particular hertz. HZ is the acronym for that. And there's a frequency and a vibration. And singing can bring that frequency and vibration in. This type of app or application is based on the binary system. All that I have is based on even the one that I invented and I have, and I don't have it up here, but is based on the binary system. When particular energy comes in, that binary system, through the miracle of science, will form it into words. That's why sometimes the spelling is not accurate. Now, who I got this app from put in words for me. I didn't put in the words. They put in the words based on my channel. Evidently, they watched it and gifted this. They gifted some other ones. This one, and there's another one that is my favorite. I'm watching you guys too. So I think that's why sometimes he has come in. And it's not that I'm not paying attention to him or being disrespectful. I am a freshman in college. Who's the freshman? Who do we know? Was Colin a freshman when this happened? Is he a freshman? Blue. Okay. As in back the blue? As in, give me a second, my darlings. Colin was a freshman at the time. See, I'm like AJ. I'm not going to say if he was. I'm not going to say if he wasn't. John's niece, a college and freshman this year. I don't know. I did not invent this one. No, I didn't. I have another one that I call the spirit key. Key of all things. Hold on. I'm going to get my key. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm not going to. Yes, I am. Hold on. I'm going to take myself off camera. I might make a little noise, but you guys watch. Wes. Credit. Giving credit to who? I don't know. He was, and they were upset that feds went to see him at the college. Okay. Look, John, can you resonate with this energy? Can you open the spiritual doorway? What? Here, John. Oh my goodness, look at this thing take off. Hold on. I want you all to see this. We're going to switch around. Here is, we're just going to use the key as a pendulum. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Gregor. Look at this key. And it's swinging. I can feel it. It's swinging so hard that I can feel it. Okay, it's going in. Now, it may look counter crosswise to you. But clockwise is a yes, counterclockwise is a no. So let's see what happens with this key if my arm doesn't get too tired. It's in a resting position right now. North Ireland. I wanted to say that for infamous song here. Oh, yeah. He's supposed to be the private high school after he passed. So she would be a senior this year. Well, didn't Feeling Spiders. Why are you feeling spiders? But didn't what's her face, as in Jennifer, talk them out of sending his niece to that private school? John, how about sharing? Here comes another word, I think. Here comes another. Let me see if I can move this. Here come in the garage. Oh, that's good. Garage. Since you guys taught me how to say that, here comes another word. There's definitely Jen takes them out. Oh yeah, God. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes. Oh yeah. Reluctant. Feeling spiders. Let's sing that song to him, Izzy. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you, must go and I must buy. But come ye back. I don't know the rest of the words if you want me to finally sing it. I'll finish it. I love that song. My grandfather is Irish. And a lot of my ancestry was Celtic. I'll just do it that way. Oh, Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy. Gosh, I can't stop tearing up. All right, my darlings. Look at this. This is just going to town. La, 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 la. And you can see I'm not moving it. Let's see if we can get the energy. All right, pendulum key. Who is Lily? Yep, who's Lily? Okay, Penny. With snow, and I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. There you go. I can't sing anymore. I'll be crying. Lots of energy. Thank you for that. Thank you, Izzy. That's so sweet. Sacred. Oh, see? He likes that. That is a sacred song. Now let's ask pendulum. Okay, let's see if we can get the pendulum going. All right, key. Can you just stop and show everybody how you're going to stop, please? Thank you so much. There you go. There you go. All right. So, Key Pendulum, can you tell us, is this John's energy here? I'm trying to hold my arm and my hand is close. Thank you so much, you guys. What was the song that Snow White sang? Steak. If you were here, John, I would make you a steak. Right, Izzy? Thank you, my darling. Can you tell me, is this John's? I'm going to try to be as, let me do this. Because, it's hard for me to hold my hand steady anymore, everybody. What is it? Your name on the screen is blocking most of the key. I can't help it. I can't take that off. Are you watching on a phone? Are you watching on a TV or a larger screen? So, okay, well, let's do this. Because I want everybody to be able to see. We're going to take the comments off and now we'll try. There we go. The phone, okay. That's why some of you can't see the key. Hopefully you can see the key now. Okay, Anna. Rosebud and Zelda, another great reading about Erica. Don't get me started about Erica. Viewer. What about a viewer? I want you to know, can you see the key going side flash? Wow. Can you see the key starting to go sideways? It looked, now I'm moving it right now but it was going in this direction. And my device, it happens to be in this direction. So let's see. Okay. Hi, the priestess. Hi, my darlings. Come on in. Snow, I'm wishing or waiting. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me, to find. Oh, I don't know how that goes. I'll have to look. Wait until Jeff Carey hears Zelda sing. He'll, oh, Madeline. Listen, I love his music. My music may be a little highbrow for him, and that's not cutting him down. That's just an age difference. Okay. So, all right, let me get this key going because I can feel this ribbon. And for those of you who have asked, this ribbon is kind of it's got some purple in it. It is blue, and is my understanding that LG told me last night that these are colors of my ancestor, of my ancestry. And we're going to try to find my family's seal or coat of arms. I don't know. Since we're not nobles, I don't think it's going to happen. It's midnight blue, kind of. It doesn't show really well on, it's got some purple in it. So it doesn't show very well of on the camera. But when you see it in person, last night it was showing kind of purple. So we'll see. All right, can you hold the key more to your left? Your name is posted on your right. Oh, I'm backwards. Okay, gotcha. Is that better now? Can you see it? He will love me because I'm in tune. Well, I can always go to him and say, sooner or later, feds are gonna get ya. Sooner or later, feds are gonna win. It's just a matter of time, right? Okay, there you go. Now I understand. The other song that I can sing to him is, do you know where you're going to? There you go, guys. Okay, thank you. Do you know where you're going to? Will you like the things that inmates do to you? Where are you going to? Oh, he said the blue before the ribbon color. Oh, okay. Oh, he did, didn't he? Are you talking about the ribbon? Thanks, guys. See? Where are you going to? Do you know that you were standing here in crime? All right. I always make up songs. Thank you, my darlings. Here we go. Now look at this key going. I have to hold it with undertake. So what are we going to undertake? I have to hold this is kind of an unnatural to be holding your like a bird. So let me see here. John was talking about the ribbon. I didn't think of that. See, that's how brilliant. Kansas. Who's in Kansas? I don't know why that, like somebody is, what's going on with Kansas? I wish you guys could feel the energy it pulses. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Right? Get a bang out of our buck with Lady Zelda, right? That's what it's all about. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Ow! There you are. I just sung that out loud. When John comes through this often, does it mean he is not resting? I want to be. Oh, no, honey, this is his energy. This is a residual energy. I don't call spirits, I don't conjure, nothing. So, no, this is his energy. And this ring, let me move it up. It kind of is slipping through because it's this ring is not in Kansas anymore, Toto. There you go. Eligible. Who is eligible? That song is by Kansas. Yep. Something just came on my TV in my bedroom. There's somebody talking. My TV just came on. I mean, usually it's cat TV and then it goes off after a timer. Eligible. Hold on. Marvin Gaye. Trouble Man. Yeah. Can you hear it? Overall. Okay, so who's messing with my TV? Kansas and Sticks? Oh, heavens, yes. Too much time on my hands. Not at all. Is it? No, I don't think it's no, it's not LG. Zelda go see? Okay, I will go see. I can't take you with me though. I just woke up, my body was itching all over, my hair was standing all over. What is happening here? Energy. Energy. Maybe Sam is in there with a cool drink and a snack. The energy is strong. I can hear your TV, right? Sticks was so good. They were. I need to. I'm going to take this key as protection. I will go there. Pardon me, I'm leaving the kingdom for one moment. I'll be right back. Who's in here? Who is this? And who changed it? There we go. We'll turn it on. Nobody I know. Nobody I know. Hello. Hello. Sight. Near overall sight number. There's our words, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who that was. It was somebody talking about a marketing plan. Don't ask me. You knew sticks, yeah, right? Heart, sticks, heart was my thing. So, yeah, it was just a random sight. Somebody will be cited. I think I know who. I think I know who. All right. So this is John's energy, just so you know. I don't call conjure spirits. I don't do any of that. Energy does not lie. Energy can speak more plainly and clearly than a spirit would. Just so you, hi from Ireland, love your channel. Oh, Vanessa, you just missed Danny Boy. And I started crying through it, so I can't finish it. Think he might need sauce. Okay. Let me keep track of time here. It's 8 o'clock. Okay, Commissioner Cox or all the Alberts. It's not any of them. The whistling is birds because all of my furry family is lined up on the edge of my bed looking at this brand new channel. And they'll just do the, and it's like they all look, oh, okay. Point. What is the point? Where is the point? You're welcome, Anna. I don't do anything that's unsafe and that's against the word. For me, that's against, we're not supposed to be conjuring spirits and asking that sort of thing. It's energy because energy continues to be here and still loops. Hi there. Maureen Crafts is from Australia, and how lucky are we to have you? Love that. I guess it's from cause field purpose. It's going kind of fast. Lady Zelda, Jason is reaching out for JFK. They want you to get on. Well, they know I'm streaming, and I told them I started at 7. So we'll go for another 30 minutes or something like that, okay? Thank you, though, Mitzi. Thank you. If you could let them know, if you're in there, I think Eddie wanted 8:30, or yeah. So if you could let them know, I'll come over in about 20 minutes. I'll need probably about 10 minutes, just kind of like get myself together, and I'll be Jason. I've talked to Jason on the on Facebook Messenger. He is a gentleman. I won't keep up with the words. Cupcake, thank you, my darling. You're welcome. There's 7 birds watching me today on my balcony. Aw. Okay. Okay, you are getting a little out of hand. So I have a feeling I know what's going on. No, no, hands off. No, 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 no. Guess who that is? Take a guess. They are not on right now. Okay, okay. Yeah, they told me they were going to start about 8:30. So we can go on then. And that's wiggling because there is a furry man. And it's not Lord Gregor. Oh my God. Here we go. Thank you so much. Let's switch this over for a minute. Look, this is the Shaggy Noodle Maker. Look at him. He's always like, oh, what's going on in the castle? What's going on? What, hello? What's going on? Point. What point? What point, John? Do not on my chair. buddy. I swear, these cats don't walk on the floor. It's let me walk around the perimeter of the room. Apple. Yeah, that's an iPad, an Apple iPad. What other Apple are we going to be talking about? Snow White, because I know all about those apples from Snow White. Yeah, they're just the cats always have to make their not debut, but an appearance. I'm surprised my little producer's not in here. I got to tell you something about Petey Pinknose today. Oh my gosh. You guys, Apple Health, Apple Watch. See why I have you in here? You're brilliant. You're brilliant. Karen, bless you. I traced my family on my grandfather's side of family back to the 15th century in Ireland. Is that not amazing? It just seems like the more you get into it, the more you want to get into it. My family colors are gold and green, and we have a family crest. See, I wasn't sure, and that's why I was asking LG, you know who he is, if my family, because we were far from nobles. We were stewards. So there's not even the house of Audley or my people in Gorlitz. It was Odalie, I believe is her name. Odalie von Gorlitz was her title until she married Philippe, who was her husband. He's looking into that for me. I don't know. That would be really nice if we could find out. Ms. Hi. Hi there. Been sent for a week or two. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I hope you're on the mend very, very, very soon. Yes, I know there was, and I am praying for all those people. Skilled. Apple phones, Big Apple, olds. Yes. Good answer, Angie. The Apple Health, right? Right? You guys are on it. Cats are probably playing The Floor is Lava, right? My brother liked Shaggy, the group, this past. I'm going to take that as a sign oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry about your loss. Did John have Apple phobia? No, I think he had an Apple Watch or he had something Apple. I know he had an iPhone. So that could have been it. Pardon me. Let me go through your amazing watching you. Thank you, my darlings. I'm so glad you're here. Hi there, my darling. Hello, hello, hello. Hi there. Please say he wasn't misbehaving. He was not misbehaving. He's a little bubba. He is a little lover boy. And what I need to do is in the morning, the moment that I open my eyes, it's wow, wow, wow. It's like breakfast, servant, and I have to jump out of bed gleefully and feed these little fellows. I don't know what my crest is. I have the one for Lord Gregor. I do not have the one, my crest. And we're looking for that because there was emerging, hello, another ancestral. From my family, there was a merging of families. So we don't know. He's going to try to find that out for me. He is, it's beyond my pay grade. So there we are. Yeah, right? LG. Let me see. Gordon, that's your maiden name. Is it Ulster Scott name? Scott Ivory. Okay. Someone's killed with Apple devices, right? Can we ask questions? You might. It's not really the app, it's the energy. And look, I just said my producer, and look who's here. I think she heard me. Dan. Who's Dan? Oh, Danny boy. Sister, are you okay? She has chronic sinusitis. So we kind of go in waves because she's older. She can't be on a lot of meds. So it is what it is. She's good. She's my girl. There we go. Okay. That is correct. If you want to follow me over there, they've made me a homegirl, and I'm honored. We're going to dance. I don't know about singing, but we're going to be talking about some psychic stuff for Eddie O'Brien. That's the whole idea, Eddie O'Brien. And because he's been wrongfully accused and sitting in the pen. So there we go. Anna, that's correct. Action. He had his phone presumably in his pocket once he got out of the car. But I have questions about that phone. Who took it? Because didn't Carrie take it? She's a talker. Didn't she take it for a little while? How did that all come about? I just want to know. Oh my, Mrs. I love it that you're here, Flossie May. I love that. I love that name, Flossie May. I love it. Brennan went on and on about Apple healthcare, right? Oh my goodness. Do you remember the days of Hank Brennan? Here comes another word. What you looking at, sister? You see something? Is it NOG over there? Management. Apple management, action, take action, management still. I don't know. My goodness. Hi, Jedi Jen. Hello, my darling. Come on in. Oh, Miss Lee, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much. And I love your little family. They look adorable. Thank you. I love ancestry and genealogy too. And I'll tell you what, since I've known this guy for 18 months now, traffic. Since I've known him for 18 months, I've taken a history trip with him and especially my family. My brother is really into this. In fact, if you're seeing this tonight, hello, bro. Hope you're doing good. Especially with my, move, traffic move. Sammy, she is purring so hard. Who is skilled? It wasn't proper, right? So probably long about another 10 minutes or so. We'll say goodnight and then I'll skippity-doo-dah right on over to those guys. There we are. My Elvis cat, my producer Sammy is a pretty girl, the best eyeliner and loves her mama. She does have pretty eyeliner. I'm jealous. I told her that we have to have a get ready with me. Bless her heart. And I'll tell you what, she's the mean girl. Right, sister? Either do something that she doesn't like or don't do something that she tells you off. I was making smoochie to her the other day and she was fine. And then all of a sudden she just got upset and smacked me across the face. She's like, stop that. No nails. What's the 3? Okay, still traffic moves 3. Traffic lights. 3 traffic lights. Management. 3. Thank you so much. I choose freedom. Thank you. Dan is John's friend. What you doing, Angel? We have to have a get ready with me. See, she's missing both of her front teeth right here. Canines. We can't say canines. But believe me, she gets along. You're so cute, Madeline. You're so cute. I have 2 girls and 4 boys. I had 10 when I moved here. They were rescues, and they were all but one was hers. And it's like, who do you choose? You can't leave anybody behind. I left a very intense situation and I wasn't going to leave anybody. So, but I've lost four, three of my girls. I lost three girls. What are you looking at, Angel? Three of my girls, and then one of my big boys who was a part of the family we just adopted. All right, baby. Who loved Shaggy. Shaggy was his buddy. Shaggy mourned him. He did. I believe that animals mourn. He mourned him. It was really something. Still, the management of 3 moving traffic cameras. See, I'm wondering because remember, there is footage missing for when Karen went through the library. Remember all that? And I got to say this from watching the Walsh case, if those cops would have went into 34 Fairview, what do you think what they would have found? And just like, where is the red stuff? He lost 3 letters or leaders. He lost 3 I think it's still on the ground. And if you had a cadaver dog, they could still find it. The cadaver dogs that I know, they could still find it, but I'm not one, because here's the thing, if they did find it, what would they do? See, we told you Karen backed over him back again. See, which we know Karen did not do that. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Hi, Flutist, my darlings. Hi there. Hi, Jack, too. How are you? They were so lucky to have you. Oh, thank you. My goodness, of all the kitties that I've had, and a couple of dogs, but all the kitties and animals that I've had in my life, it's heartbreaking. And I say it all the time, when these guys go, no more. And then my name pops up in the Cat Distribution Society as, go. She'll take you. Maybe the cat ghost roaming around here in your house. Your cats, she protects you. Yeah. They do. Now the littlest one, Ramby, she was Rambo. She was so little I didn't know she was a boy. Visit. You're coming back again to visit? You're not leaving, are you? She and this was their mama. She and Rocky. So I had Rambo and Rocky because they came out fighting each other. Seriously. I was the midwife all times. When she had Petey, he was so big. She about gave up. It almost unalived her. She about gave up, and I had to step in and say, hold on, he's coming out. Ship. Because I didn't want anything to happen to her. And if it happens mid-birth, look out. It is a problem. I was afraid she would have a heart attack. She was struggling because he was, and plus there were 3 others behind Petey, and they were struggling. They needed to get out of there. So, wow. So that was Petey Pinknose that did that. Hello, thank you very much. Let me tell you what Petey did. I love my black, right? I love this. That's my 3. Oh, maybe. Because Ramby was blind in one eye, and she would come up when anything she felt was not right. She would come up and lay around my neck in a certain way, so I knew something was around. And do you know that when cats purr, they purr at like 50 hertz, anywhere from 50 to 129 hertz, and it's healing? Not that, but hey, I'll take all the hertz and the frequency and the healing that I can get. So these little stinkers, they throw up and see, that also attracts, because that energy loves these people here. Let me see. Back again for a visit. 3 Alberts, 3 liters. 3 liters. Yes. Go back again and investigate. Yes. Yes. Higgy came back after he was at the police department moving cars. Yes. Cats are back again. Could be. 3 in the morning. Maybe something about the hour of that morning. I think what happened to John, based on what he showed me, happened. And we're coming up to that year anniversary when he first visited me. But he came up and basically showed me that what happened almost immediately when he went in. They were, as they say in the Bible, lying in wait. Laying, lying, waiting, hidden in the shadows, martyr. I have never seen that word come out before. Who's a martyr? You are. You gave your life. Who's the martyr? Tell us. Can you name some names before we have to go? Please. Can we name here, Sissy? Can you name some names, please? Tell us. 3 lawsuits? Yes. Just a minute, Sammy. We're good. How are you, Lynn? Glad you like the kitty. I do love them. They are adorable. I haven't even had time to get them out and break them in. And plus, I have 3 new decks tonight. I'm so blessed from all of you guys. Could not watch the last Erica. Well, you're going to see me talk about righteous anger. You're going to see me not so happy sister. Yes, I know. The cats. Hello. And I might have a horse. I know I've got a horse, but she's somewhere else. So he did go in. He did go in, Aunt Bibi. Such. Okay, so a martyr such as it is. A martyr such what? You are a puppy, is what you are, sister. All right. Let me see. Go back to 34 and investigate. I agree. I need to go there. But of course, we need the permission, and Attorney Nan will go with me. So that's good. Pink nose, how cute. Petey Pink nose. When she gets mad, her nose goes black. Look out. And BH took away a duffel bag of something he put in his vehicle at the PA. Yeah, encourage. I would like to encourage that, John. But here's the rub. If you go back and you take cadaver dogs, what good is it going to do? To a certain extent, because they're still going to blame Karen. I think the cadaver dogs need to go inside the garage and into the basement. Thank you very much. Because quite frankly, you can dig out all you want to. You can blast all you want to. But there's sometimes, and I know that from going to paranormal houses, that there is still energy around. Still. Linda, rates. Yeah, that's something when you have to step in when a cat or dog is giving birth and you have to step in to help. I've done it many times. I ran a farm 15 years, cows and pigs. Honey, listen, I used to do AI with cows on Malabar Farm. That's artificial in, because at that time I had the smallest arm. You put on a glove and you pray for the best. So, let me see. Paid Sandra a visit. When you told what happened, it said martyr. Yeah. Sammy, you're just purring, my girl. AJ went into the garage and showed what looked like, yeah, those were paint stains, and I think that they were there covering it up. But once again, I saw this one microdot video about them around a table. Once again, my question is this: who decided to take that last blow? Who did that? What? Because you know that there had to be a quick decision because somebody had to say, oh my God, if he recovers, he will testify against us. We can have that. Who did that? I want to know. Somebody tell me. Oh, she is. I haven't seen her.
And I don't know. It doesn't really pick up her chats for some reason.
Oh, let me see. Mama Sin is in the chat. Are you in here, my darling? Let me see. For some reason, it doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't pick up Incubus. Ooh. Sometimes, where are you, my darling? Does somebody see Mama Sin? Because I've got to thank her for these cards. And she's watching. What the heck, Incubus? Let's just, hello? These are the cards that this sweet young lady, the Talisman Oracle, and I'll tell you what, she went out of her way to get these for me. Let me see. There she is. There she is. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Keep watch. There just may be something going on, something new happening with Mama Sins. It to be announced. To be announced. But thank you, my darling. I opened these up because I know that you couldn't wait for Honest Path and I, Ian, to open up our little gifts. And what you got him was gorgeous. What the heck is this Incubus? And I don't know if you've seen in these cards. This comes, I've got to do this since you're in the chat. This came with a little pouch. Oh my goodness. Vellum. These are vellum. These are beautiful, and thank you. I don't know if you're on YouTube or not. Oh yeah, hello. I don't know if you're in YouTube. Sorry, lost my mind for a moment. Let's take a look at these cards. Can you open for them, Sammy? Samily. That point just happened to be hard, bumpy ledge, right? See, violence. Violence came up, John. We can't leave right now. Let me know in JFK, and then you guys can go on over. And Mama Sims, I'm going to have Ian drop you need to get down, sister. Thank you. Goodbye. We're going to have Ian drop the link. So pulled. Yeah, they pulled him through the yard and left him to bleed out. There, I said it on my own channel. What time? Wait, get ready. Get ready. Here it comes. What kind of demon does this? Look out. Here we go.
Sit down, demon.
There you go. And one of these days, I can't wait. Big noise coming. Big noise.
FBI, open up!
Yeah, buddy. They'll be opening their cracks up. I can't help it. I just get so angry. Cardi B, hello. I've said hello before Cardi B was even born. So I'll let her use that. I'll let her use it. Who is Incubus, right? What is the Incubus thing? I don't know. I don't like to open these things with my teeth, but I may have to make an exception. They pulled him through the yard. I think Jen made that decision along with someone else, in my opinion. Perhaps sorta kinda Brian, not Higgy Baby. They were blasting Incubus. Now that could be. They may have been black, but from an esoteric level. Here are these cards. Oh my goodness. These are so pretty. Look at this one. Courage. Is that not pretty? Just a second, Sam. Hold on. These are so gorgeous. Look at Divine Shepherd. Sam, divine guidance. You know what that just made me think immediately. When shepherds guard their flock at night, la da 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 dum. I do, my darling. I do love them. And mainly because they're from you. I love them. I will definitely be using them. I am blessed beyond measure. Thank you. And listen, anytime cards come in a nice, beautiful box, Shepherd, German Shepherd. Oh my gosh, Foxglove. That's right. Chloe the dog. Chloe the dog. Here I am singing Shepherd. Hello. Feeling spiders. What is that about? That's what this person is doing. Feeling spiders. She was half Malinois. That's like anxious. Oh, I get it. Feeling spiders could feel like something was just crawling, probably your nerve endings. The glide. So yes, thank you so much, Mary, because Debbie got me that deck, and they're beautiful. Pulled by the shepherd. Look at her. It's just like just another day. Just another day in the house of Zelda. Beautiful cards, thank you. Literally creepy. Again, the spiders. I think that's really what it is. The anxiety, because you know how your nerve endings go like that? Thank you so much. Yeah, do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe, because what are you doing, sister? We're not taking a bath on mommy here. Probably saying, I think, let's think about this for a second. Hold on. Oh, I was looking for the stream. I think it's anytime there's any type of, and let's remember that his adrenaline, remember there was anxiety that went, and sometimes, and he was very intoxicated. And sometimes that feeling could feel like spiders crawling over you, as in tingling. That could be him describing. Of course, I don't know. It could be him describing. From the garage to the basement, I'm thinking spiders. Yeah, it definitely could be it could be that. Yeah. Look at Kat, showed me a picture today, got his fun guy hoodie, and you are so welcome. And that thing is warm. Taste. Also the cold. Yes. Spiders can be associated with dark magic like yes. Who do we know? Although, who do we know had supposedly, allegedly, voodoo dolls? Hello. And hello to everyone. Jennifer. Dark magic and also incubus. Yes. We have to be careful on this channel, but yes. I have this ringing. ring has in the basket on her table. That's what she says. Remember, I told everybody dark magic, and they're like, oh, poo poo, Zelda, get a life. I have one. Huh? Right? Huh? You mean Jen would have voodoo dolls? Huh? What? Could that possibly be? Huh? Although, who is that, right? Tinky? No? Jawbone Jen. Yeah, you guys believed me, but there were many people that went, "Oh, now Zelda, stop that." Just because you said it doesn't mean it's true. Yeah, she better get a refund. She needs a refund. I love this. Don't you love this? Huh? As in disbelief, disbelief. Could we have, please, could we have a refund, Luke? Yes. In the book of Luke, it talks about that type of thing, I'm pretty sure. Jawbone Jen to the rescue. Here, instead of doing it the right way, let's turn to some of this. Now, I'm going to tell you something about that dark stuff. Many of you really know, but I have to come out and say it. It usually backfires. So, I mean, we can just kind of set it by the clock. It usually backfires. Ice cream truck dolls. Here, hold on. I don't have my ice cream truck available, but what I do is, look, there, believe the psychic duck. That's me. I'm the quack, right? So hold on. Hello. Never mind. I smelled a rat a long time ago. Look at this. I was psychic sus. Oops. Yes. Wrong. Add to the stage there, Zell. Luke, you mentioned that in a help, I'm haunted. The house in Virginia, I think. About the cadaver dogs? That was the one with the ladies. I almost said Lady Zelda. That was the one with the Lady Elizabeth, whose portrait hung in the on the foyer by the steps. Text. Oh yeah, baby. Text is right. Dark. Oh yes, about dark practices backfire. They sure do. When you start doing that, it's a matter of time. I have not met a dark practitioner who does not suffer from that sort of thing. Oh, yeah, the silverware store. Yes, awesome. I have to read over it. Well, John, look at that. Nightbot, hello. Right with the program. It's about, give me a second. Let me check my messages. Want to make sure I don't miss that stream and get in there. So this Naomi and Ruth, whither thou go, I will go. Do we know of it, or was it in the one in the cemetery? I think it was the run. We may have to watch that one again, you guys. Maybe we just need to I need to bring that on the channel and we need to watch, because I don't think I could tell the story again as well as I told it that night. Run, ma'am. He'll be here till the Lord comes back. I haven't heard from him. I don't think his wife likes to. Oh, he isn't. Okay, thank you. I don't think he likes or she likes because they are from the South and they are Baptiste. And I understand. Why do you want to have a psychic hanging around? Baptist. I call them Baptiste because there's sometimes an E on the end. Your voice is big. Thank you, my darling. Red Torch Designs. Thank you. Who is Naomi? That's my question. Ma'am, run. Not so. Not so, not so, man. What time is it? It is in the wee hours of the morning. It's the time I miss you most of all. Naomi has an oh my god. That was so wild. He made a fool out of himself calling it like that, lying and thinking it was gonna notice, right? Okay. I'm looking through your chat. Sometimes StreamYard seems like they get behind and they don't process the chat, and then all of a sudden it's like a StreamYard explosion that, and I have to go back and look. Google's Project Naomi, the cemetery with the black mass. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, that's that's the one in Virginia with the monastery with the yes, with the dark practitioner where I got stuck in the monastery overnight. And the guy thought he could just take me to breakfast and it would be all over. Hello. 7:46. I'm thinking about what time it is. My grandfather, when he would get mad, would speak with this Irish brogue, only it was old. You knew if he started huffing in the old ways. He would say to my grandmother, sometimes he would get mad at her and she would just laugh. But he would look at her and he would say, no more patsy fingering around. No more patsy fingering around, meaning you're not going to be messing around with this. No more patsy fingering around. I can't even make that like he said it. I wish. Voodoo is a religion, but people with bad intentions twist it. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. I'm talking about the dark. Yeah. I'm from the north and I live in the south. My coworkers think I'm intimidating. South is sensitive, right? I am too. And I always say, I'm northern by birth, but southern by the grace of God, is what I tell them. Thank you very much. Let me see. Is it John? No, no, not at all. It is John O'Keefe, Boston police officer who lost his life at the hands of people that are still walking free and they wanted to blame it on someone else. So, no, unfortunately. I know a little bit of Gaelic from my grandfather, and I would not want to repeat it on this channel because it is not nice. Top of the morning to you. And then we can go around and sing. Oh, wait a minute. Google says Naomi Park produced the trial of Karen Reed Oh, oh, that's a good see why you guys are here. Because I can't listen. If I could keep up with every court, like, and I want you to know I have my own private things that I'm reading crime stuff on. It's like I go to bed thinking, how can people commit crimes these days? I think of Brian Walsh. Here's my question to Brian Walsh. Are you just dumb? How dumb are you? The fact that you know this is a digital age, you cannot you can't have a body function without some type of device covering it. Because you know why? People take their devices in the bathroom. Goodbye. People take their devices in the bathrooms with them. Now, I am careful not to because, you know, Lloyd Lama, listen, what is BW's mom? I think she's touched. I think he's touched. I think she's touched. Not because she calls psychics, but I think she knows more than what she wants us to believe that she knows. Don't tell me she doesn't. I'm sorry. Wait, Mrs. Walsh. Mrs. Walsh. What? Come here. Come here. Listen. Come here. If you're watching, Mrs. Walsh. And I'm not talking about Anna. Mrs. Walsh. I know you know about Anna. I know you know what happened. And you may even know where she is. In orange buckets, perhaps. That makes you an accessory. Not because you decided you wanted to call a psychic, that's probably the best thing you could have done, but because you're trying to save your baby boy. And in turn, you turned out like a nutcase, just like your son. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. She's touched. And not by the grace of God. Maybe. I can't say that. Not like somebody else, no. Oh, and I just saw the headlines about something else here. Hold on. Something I wanted to mention just a minute ago that I saw and I didn't see. I saw and I didn't see. And it's not there anymore. Fox viewers sick of Erica Kirk as she makes yet another appearance promoting Charlie's book. You mean the one that Charlie didn't write in the end? Cave. Is somebody going to cave in and talk? Is somebody going to cave in? I want to know. Is somebody going to cave? I think it's a cave thing. I think somebody's going to cave in. What'd I do with my tissue? Somebody's going to cave in. Here it is. The Kirk kerfluffle. Don't get me started on that person. I almost said something not nice. He's here. His energy is still here. Sometimes we have to just kind of talk amongst ourselves, and then he comes forward. He said Kansas number eligible Domino's rehearsal button, like 150 mil. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 That weave would just be hitting the ground. The weave would just hit the ground. comedy. It is comic. That part is comic. It's comedy, what I'm saying. Because guess what? Some of these Ericas, as in plural, it's amazing how close they look to the real thing. Comedy gold. Comedy gold. Smack. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. See, you see? I wonder if this John, hold on. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing stuff. I could look on my email. Duh. Led to the evidence to solve your death. Stefford Erica's. Halt. Halt. Who goes there? Okay. Serious question for John's energy. Will you come into right? I'll be the first to say it. Go watch that video. It's all I could do to hold back. Mrs. Marie, I don't know if she's in here or not, but pardon me, I asked her, I said, should I do another video this soon after I just did the one? And she's like, oh, please, yes. Oh, please. I said, because I'm just getting some vibes. Thank you. Thank you. So I think so too. I love you guys. I love you guys. John's energy question. Will you be coming to visit me again this Christmas? Because you have an open invitation. And I'm not afraid. You can show me more. If you can muster the energy, let's talk. Let's get together. Let's see. You can mention names. You have already. John has already mentioned 4 names to me. And they all resonate. One would be one probably would not be surprising. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Hello. Thank you, my darling. Look how I just love you. I just look at you guys. I love looking at your profile pictures. That's what I love. At Christmastide. Yes. I've been saying Christmastide all day. That guy. Thank you so much. Let me know if you guys see JFK on, and then I'll take a few minutes and then buzz off. I'm watching my notifications there. So they said they would send me a link, or something. So I'll make sure that I'm there. Thank you, Smartahari. I hope so. Because I would just really encourage that energy. Not that I can do anything. And quite frankly, if I did, and I do know some things, shade, right? They would pull the shade over me. I couldn't say anything because who's going to believe me? Who's going to believe the grifting YouTube psychic that says, oh, John told me this? Who? Nobody. You guys, but no authority. And what authority is up there anyhow? What do you want me to do? Call the agent obligata? Yeah, that's exactly what it would be. It would be me declaring that word, it would seem. And then, whoa, hello, come on over. and cause me trouble. Let me see. They're throwing shade on this case. Absolutely, that's what I believe. I love this community too. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you. Love it. Seem. Here, I think another word is coming out pretty soon. We will, Melanie Little, right? Nan will. Many people will. But it takes someone to act. And quite frankly, I cannot tell you how many times that I have worked closely with people of authority and they have said, and I've said, it's this and this and this. Yeah, okay. How much do we owe you? Nothing. I don't take money in those cases. How much do we owe you? Nothing. Okay. We don't believe you. And then 2 weeks later, you know what? We found that person where you said that we found that person. Oh, really? Okay. Have a nice century. Please. Wait, here's my famous line. East. East is east and west is west. Okay. Please fornicate thyself and thou steed that thou hast ridden in on. Thank you so much. Tell you what, M&Ms, I was thinking about Skittles today. Skittles, Zelda, Skittles. And ever since I met that guy that lives in this, my whole eating has changed. I've changed. Static. There would be a lot of static. Right, Berkeley? You know that. Da 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 da. La da 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 dum dum da da dum dum da. La da 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 da. Buttons and bows. They would believe me if I checked. No, they'd probably come back and say, we want a refund. That's the whole thing behind. And you know what? Frankly, I'm just going to say this. The only person I trust, you could tell them, but OJ needs to tell you more. See, and I'm not even so sure that they would know. I would trust AJ. I would trust Alessi, especially because I would trust him, especially because of his. So I need to check in with his daughter. I just love her. She was on the show for many of you who didn't know, and I just need to say, clip. I just need to check in with her and say, Merry Christmas to you, my darling. I hope you're doing good. Clip. Oh my God, I have homemade peanut butter with dark chocolate sea salt. Oh, no. That sounds amazing. But I got to tell you this. I'm not really a chocolate person. Send me a grand finale, a grand piano, a grand as in 1,000. But give me maple sugar candy and I take it and hide in my room and come out with an empty box. That sounds delicious. Yes, I would trust Alessi. He's so, and yeah, I would trust them too. But the thing of it is, how do you do? Excuse me. Wait, hello. Give me a second. I'm going to give myself an old, There you go.
Sit down, demon.
Let me play that again.
Sit down, demon.
What?
Sit down, demon.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. He knows what we're talking about. Demon. Yep. But yeah, since I met that person, since the Knight of the Ring, the Lord of the Ring, my whole eating has changed. That guy is a tea drinker. He's not a coffee drinker. It's tea. I'm going to share this with you. After we spoke the night of the ring, we were up until 5:30 that morning, and it was glorious talking, and sharing. Oh my gosh, I have to show you this. Oh my, and that's where he's showing me maps and, oh my gosh, I have to show you this. This is from this century and this is from this century and look at this room and doing this. And I'm like, that's exactly what I did. Well, no, not that. But it's like, oh my gosh. But he would sit there, and this is the thing that I just don't know how he could handle. He would go into his cooking room, is what he would say, his kitchen, his cooking room, boil hot water. You could see the steam coming off because that castle's colder than cold. You could see the steam coming right off. He would pour that water into the cup, let that tea, and he uses loose tea. He does his own thing. It's not tea bags. It's loose tea. He would put it in there, stir, 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 and down that tea. Yes, men, right? It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Oh. But he would put that tea in there and he would just down it, goof. Like, how are you doing that? It doesn't affect him. That amazes me. Okay, those tea pack, listen, those, I'm saving them. For when he gets back, I'll drink them. I drank one and I got 3 cups of tea out of the one. But see, I like pipi vasa. You guys can figure that one out, what pipi vasa is. I don't like heavy. He doesn't drink the tea leaves. He's got a little basket he puts it in. The demon was behind the aggression. Now Captain Harris here, Captain Jerry, author. Yes. Captain Jerry found that, and I found that clip where Yuri is sitting testifying. Now she found it on Emily Baker, and I can't share that because I don't want to get copyrighted and I can't get Emily's approval because she's not good, how many, I'm sure she gets 180 million emails. So I have to find it on the trial channel. But it shows very clearly him going, oh, wait a minute. The evidence bag moved. I got your bag, baby, and it's swinging. That didn't sound right. Yuri, you're another one. You covered it up, and you know it. The moving evidence bag. Sure did. It's raining men. Hallelujah. And I'm going to tell you something. That song that Jen was listening to, that was a power play. Listen to the lyrics. She was figuring out the dynamics. I'm not. I know I said something. I try to be tough and it comes out wrong. I can't remember what the date was, Captain Harris. Okay, she's going to go through and look. She's Yuri in moving evidence bag. She'll go through and look, and then we'll play it. Jawbone demon. You got it, Karen. Hope you're doing good, honey. I just Googled a small amount of tea leaves is beneficial. It is. I'm sure believe me. Zelda, what is pipi vasa? Pipi vasa is weak. Pea water is I want my tea pipivasa because it's weak tea. I don't like a real strong tea with just a little bit of lemon, but him, it's like gulp, gulp. I bet that night he had probably 30 cups of tea. Just adrenaline, excitement, a step toward whatever. Honey, I'm going to tell you this. The evidence bag moved on its own. It was between the witness stand and between the jury. And Yuri was sitting there, and I'll tell you that don't be so bloody cocky and sit there with your arms up like you own the joint. Zero respect. But he's sitting there, and all of a sudden he looks over to his left and goes, it startled him. He goes, "Oh, sorry. The evidence bag just moved. Look, pal, guess whose energy that was? Whose stuff was in the bag?" The moment that I saw that, I thought, "Oh, Gong is right. Hold on, hold on." That's it. That's it. That was John's energy. Saying hello, Hank. Saying hello, Auntie Bev. Hello, Yuri. And it was the one with the fake shoe. That's right, Mary says. Absolutely. The one with the fake shoe. Not only do I believe those shoes were fake, both of them I don't believe were the correct size. Did anybody know what size shoes that John wore? And I have another question. Let's think about something. Let's think about something. The Gong Show. Remember the Gong Show? My heck. Let's think about something. There was DNA. Why am I whispering? I don't know. But there was DNA from 4 or 5 males on John, and they didn't test it. So we think, the Unknown comic, remember that? Max Headroom. Do you guys remember that? When I saw John in the hospital, remotely, his socks were on upside down. I said that. The heels were on the top. Someone dressed him quickly or undressed him quickly. Why would they do that? Why would they give him another pair of shoes? Well, who would get a brand new pair of shoes? Did we ever ask Karen? Did John get a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas? Because Christmas wasn't that far away. Did he have a brand new pair? If not, who in 34 Fairview or associated with, right, they gave you a bath? That is what you told me. That is what was said. Your clothes were washed, but they didn't get it all. New socks and shoes. John, I believe, was not sure, Nike or Adidas. His socks were the opposite. He always wore the same socks as he had shoes. Hopefully the DNA can be tested. He showed me where they washed some of his things. They put him in a cold, dark room. Somebody encouraged that. Nike shoes, thank you so much. And he had Adidas socks on. This is the man who did not wear shoes on the inside of his house, who was fastidious about making sure that he matched. He would not wear Nike shoes with Adidas socks. Sorry. Well, Debbie, they could. I mean, here's the thing, they could test it. Stranger things have happened at sea, but they didn't. They didn't even attempt to test it. If I were Mrs. O'Keefe, I would say, why aren't you testing the DNA that is on my son's jeans? Shy General. Why? Why are you not testing on my son's jeans? The shoe in the bag had a different colored rim. That's right. And so did his hat. His hat was not correct. Did anyone just sit up and take notice? I don't know. I'm sure there are many that I'm not the only one who's thinking in that direction. Oh, somebody just fell off the table, and we know who that was. Hello. Pardon me. Why didn't they test the DNA? Why would they? They thought they were going to nail Karen to the cross. So why would they do that? They'd already picked her as their puppet. They picked her. That's right. So they're not going to make any type of effort because they already wanted Karen. It's the same thing as Eddie O'Brien. It's the same thing as many others. When they want you guilty, by golly, they make you guilty. And that's it. This is Samalina. Samalina, tiny little thing. Samalina dance, Sambalina thing. Sambalina, smallest of them all. 'Cause when your heart is full of love, you're 9 feet tall. He's saying a lot of words. Let's change for a second. You want to see a lot of words? Let's see what he has to say. Hold on, just a second. Just a second. Hold on. Hello. Oh, hello. And look whose portrait is hanging over here. And purring. Mommy's girl. Well, there's some things behind the scene with Karen going on. I can't mention. And I won't. Someday it'll come out and everyone will be your gabs will be flabbered. Here, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Now that you see my desk. Here we are. Touch the screen when ready. Will do. All right, now you can stop reflecting. Here we go. Now listen. We're going to get some words.
Study.
You just don't
Dad.
even know how I jumped.
Challenge. Man.
Right? This is John's energy.
Expect.
Karen
Nasty.
is doing well. She's got some other things going on. You'll hear about it. You don't even know when that word came out.
Drink.
Yeah, you all were drinking. And John, you might have been able to run away, but I don't think so. He was jumped. No kidding. I jumped did you see me jump? It's like my heck.
Trade.
And I was expecting it.
Speech.
JFK said she's okay. Oh, am I supposed to do something? Are they ready for me, Aunt BB? Are they ready for me? Did they start? Give me a second. Speech? What do you keep looking at, sister? You got some energy over there? Do you see somebody standing? Hello? Hello? No? Okay. Okay. I wonder if she will do the legal work. There's
Voice. Live.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aunt
Space.
BB. Thank you.
Shock.
If somebody sees that they've started over there, just let me know. I'll need about 5 minutes so I can go to the water closet, and then tickety boom, I'll be right back. Tickety boom.
Bat. Present.
Bat present. The old bat jawbone.
Obligation.
Yeah, this one talks. She's a talker. She's a talker.
Condition.
I don't want Karen to be in court, but dang, I kind of miss those days. Don't you guys?
Examine.
Yeah, condition. They presently had an obligation to examine the condition.
Park. Evidence.
Yes.
Taste.
I don't know. I don't think they did. Lockjaw. I don't think they did use a bat. I don't think they had to. He said bat before.
Midnight.
But I think that we would see remnants more of a bat. Like,
speak.
I mean, I don't want harm to come to her or anyone else for that matter, but dang. I miss those days that we could all get on here and say, "Oh my gosh, did you see Hank? He's such a wiener." The Walsh trial has me burned out at the moment. I don't know what I could do another big trial yet. Right, Debbie? I mean, I kind of sort of watch it, but I know. What are you looking at, baby girl? She sees something here. Ghost radar, cat's pajamas. I think sometimes this is ghost radar. Oh no, this is ghost talker. Ghost radar is hit and miss, I think. I think it's hit and miss.
Throat.
Oh.
Task.
You know, we've seen throat before. What was with John's throat? I wanted Yuri and Proctor on the stand, right? But you know what? I understand why they didn't. And people got mad at me when I said, no, they're not going to go on the stand. I wouldn't. Because he would not be a defense witness. He would be a prosecution witness that the defense is putting on the stand. No.
Diamond.
Diamond in the sky. I want to read all of you guys here pretty soon. Let me check over here and see.
River. Sir. Breast. Wait. South. Dog. Hurry.
Sorry, I lost my mind for a moment. All right. It said wait, W-A-I-T.
Chest.
Chest. All kinds of creepy stuff on it. Yeah.
Refuse.
And what's the thing about Proctor's phone with kids? I don't know.
Examine. Harm. Peace.
Yeah, the wait is W-A-I-T there on the screen.
Finger.
Oh, yeah, that Canton salute.
Desire. Obligation.
Diamonds are a girl's best
Transition.
friend. I don't want diamonds.
Look.
Jen refused to do CPR. That cow. No,
Village.
I like cows. I can't think.
Request.
No, it's.
Revolution.
If you look on the screen, it was wait, W-A-I-T.
Future.
Just don't. It's a good question. Do EVP programs know the difference between
River.
phones? Wait. Yes, because they resonate
Phone.
different. They resonate differently. So yes. It was Proctor's kids. If it were something else, the kids would be locked up. Yeah, I don't know. There was something else there. Something else was afoot.
Ideal.
Something else. So yes, it does know. The phonetically, sometimes it might be different. As in, if it says Brian, B-R-I-A-N, could be Brian, B-R-Y-A-N. So garage. I can't say garage now without saying
Ticket.
garage.
Distance.
Ticket. You're welcome. Debbie.
Escape. Study.
I don't know.
Number. Money. Field.
I don't know. Diamonds. Now, before you all go today, I'm going to pause. Law. That's right. What law? There's none in Massachusetts.
Father.
Hold on. We're going to pause this
Touch.
for a minute. Touch. I just did. The links for my family are in the description. They are struggling very much. If you saw pictures of their little kids, it's heartbreaking. And you know me, I tear up really quickly these days. And if you could visit those in the description, there's an Amazon link for the kids for Christmas. They're trying to have some normal time, and it's just not happening. They don't have enough to pay for funeral. They had the service, but they can't complete, and they don't have enough. And you know, funerals are very expensive, living expenses, plus his sister, Hunter's sister, needs some medical attention. They had to life flight her because of this incident. She was also involved. She got hit. And they had to life flight her to a hospital. She now is going to need surgery, ongoing things, ongoing. So I know it's that time of year, but if you could just spare a few dollars for them and even check their Amazon for these kids, they don't understand. They're little. The little girl is like 3 or 4. The son is like 8. and they were in the next room when this happened. They were very, very close. And I don't know any of the details. I don't have to know, but it was very bad. If you already have given, thank you so much. I'm not asking you to give again. I'm just saying, if there is a possibility that you could, I would appreciate it. If you can offer prayer, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that help. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. It is a very hurtful and bad situation. They had to combine some houses. They had to combine households because of things. And he was laid to rest maybe a couple of weeks ago. Yesterday, it was, I think, maybe 2 or 3 weeks that it happened. He was very young and he had PTSD, and it's very sad. So it's very bad. It's a very bad situation. And anyway, so there you go. Thank you so much for allowing me to say that. So let's wrap this up because I'm going to need a few minutes. We've been going for 2.5 hours. There we are. We've started again. Thank you for understanding. I'm not asking you to give again or anything. I'm just saying, if you can stop by there and
Celebration. Bathroom.
Yeah. If you could stop by there and just see if there's a little trinket you could send the kids. You know, it's so tough.
Son.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Carrie. I will be glad to do that. I'll send it directly to Candy. Candy's got a Venmo.
Sure.
I will definitely do that. Thank you, Carrie, for that. I will send her
Bitter.
what I need to. Okay, Sammy, are you being weird? Bitter to her son. Okay, my darlings, I'm going to tell you what I think, because the energy is kind of waning a little bit, and so am I. I don't know if I have a link. I don't know if he set it up yet. Let me check. I'm going to let that go.
Reputation.
Boy is
Car.
yeah, is oh
Tom.
yes, Eddie O'Brien for sure. Let me see if there is a link. I don't see one yet. I don't know if they made
Order.
one. Let me see. Sammy, please, Angel.
Desire.
I don't think they've made a live stream yet
Access.
because he said that he really wasn't going to go live for maybe 10, maybe 10.
Resolve.
So I don't see that yet, or I would put one in here.
Wait.
I'm sorry. It's JFK's show off. JFK's show off. He comes on later. He said it was either going to be 8:30 or 10. And I told him, so let me do this. I'm going to copy the link to his channel where he would be going to.
Intention.
Yes.
End.
And then you guys can pop on over there and keep vigil. And when you come in there, if you can say hi to me, that would be great. And I would appreciate it so much. Where are you? Okay, here we are.
Promise. Question.
There we go. There we go, my darlings.
Air.
So it's in the chat now, my darlings. Why am I thinking free your mind and the rest will follow? When you pop in, say
Care.
Zelda. Yes, thank you so much. There you go. Keep that on standby, you guys. That'll be the channel that we're on. So excited. I'm excited that I'm on there too. I'm so blessed. I'm just thrilled. I can't even tell you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So when you come in there, just say, Zelda, because I told them I want to share because I'm excited. I'm going to be talking about the Eddie O'Brien. So I want to be prepared and get that. I want to get my numerology out that I can, because I've got Janet Downing in the numerology. I've got all kinds of things in the numerology. You're going over to a channel that I'm going to be as a guest this evening. We're talking about, thank you, my darling Miss Lee. We're talking about that. So here we go.
Sympathy.
Okay. Yes. I haven't missed it. I haven't missed it. I'm going to go through everything right now, so I haven't missed it. So here we are. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pause this meeting of the minds. And I'm going to go through this so I get everybody, because you all have been so kind and courteous tonight. And don't forget your grifting psychic over here and the producer here who has to eat. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we are. Here we are. Carrie, thank you. Look at how adorable she is. Red lips. You guys, hello. $10. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Bernadette, look at you, darling. Bless you. Thank you so much for coming in. Aunt Baby, wish to Standing Stones a early happy birthday. Absolutely. Thank you there for the reminder. And Colleen, thank you. I'm an empath, just did not know it for most of my life. Many don't. I need help. How much for a reading, please? Well, you'll have to go over to trueoracle.com and you can either book a reading or get a video reading with me, or numerology, or a palm reading, or a moon phase reading, or something. Sammy, what are you doing, Angel? Don't do that. You got something etching? Oh, gosh, you told me off. Okay. As a new member, look at that hoot, mama. Amen. That lipstick gets me every time. My goodness, look how generous this darling is. Thank you so much for your generosity. Angie has become a new member. Thank you so much. And Mitzi, look at this. Lady Zelda is reaching out for JFK. They want you to get on. Yes. I'll be there with bells on as their homegirl. They are not on right now. Thank you. Elvis Cat became a new member. Welcome. I know you're going to love it here. Virginia, missed most of your live. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Been a member for 7 months. Wow. Thank you. Aunt Baby, a few weeks ago, you told us there was something interesting about the cats, but you wanted to tell JFK. I will be talking about that tonight. Saving that one. Talking about the cats. The cats meow. Date night. Hello. Member for 15 months milestone. How dare you be so sweet. Date night. We'll catch the replay. Thank you so much. Look at this. Jersey, you darling. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Colleen is a new member. Bless you. Thank you. There's how dare you be so sweet and generous. I came in late, Zelda. Thank you. Can't even pronounce my own. Date night. Made a donation of food for our local food bank. Bless you. We were given a nice dinner of mac and cheese, chili, and pulled pork Sammy's. My belly and heart is full. Absolutely, because you're so generous and sweet. Thank you so much. Resisting Arrest is here and has been a member for 10 months. I want to thank all you guys for your support. And there's somebody else here that has Sammy's too. Let me show you this one. Hank's Ham Sandwiches. Ham sandwich. Ham sandwich. And listen, if you are with ARCA, they are ARCA approved ham deluxe. And there's a surveillance special on tonight. Buy one, we film you anyway. So Thank you for showing up. Hank's Ham Sandwich. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you are, my darlings. There you are. So, Mama, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Leo. Thank you and welcome. Look at that beautiful lion. Thank you. I just joined the membership, Linda. And there's going to be some more members only. And the moment that we can get LG on in like whatever, I'll be going live from his channel and talking about more things. I don't think he can come in. I tried to send him a link last night. He was trying to come in, but he couldn't. And because of reception and everything else, and because StreamYard makes it difficult if sometimes you can't get a strong connection. Ugh. Okay. So, Karen, thank you. Definitely blessings return to you. Bless you. Okay. Jeff K said earlier that it would be between 8:30 and 10:30 when they go live tonight. I'll be on standby. I'm ready when they are. Thank you so much for finding that out for me. Love that image, right? Right? Hank's Ham Sandwich. What is JFK? He is a channel. He plays a lot of music. They talk about a lot of crime stuff. And they've been talking about Eddie O'Brien, which I happen to really want to be talking about that case because this young man, 15 years old, was accused of a crime 30 years ago and was sentenced to life in prison when he was 15 years old in the state of Massachusetts. So people are coming together collectively to support him. And they're working with the Innocence Project. They're working with many, and that's why I dig it. I did a numerology on him. You can go and, I mean, there was a book. I read the book. There's all kinds of things. There's so much. It's kind of like the Karen Reed case. There was so much that they didn't do. They didn't test the DNA under the victim's fingernails. They didn't. There's been some people that have been why did I say lying? Nobody lies, but maybe they didn't tell the truth. And so anyway. Oh, Debbie, thank you. On LG's, I had the ASMR one running all night. Thank you. That helps. That helps because you know what? He said that if he can get monetized, because he does not have a way to take that. I get it. Hercules. Right? So I'll take it. I'll take it. But it's fun. It is great. It is a great some of the stories. And I'm going to invite you to my darlings. Come to the episode 3 this coming Thursday night at 7 p.m. He'll be back by then. We're going to be recording. We're talking about demonology, and a fact I bet many of you won't know. Then the following Thursday is Christmas night. I have a little surprise for him because he won't allow me to send him anything. He sends me things and he won't have it. So I have a little surprise for him, but we're going to be talking about Christmas tide on Christmas night. Now by the time it happens, his Christmas will be over. Christmas Day for my son is his birthday. So I'm going to be spending the day with my son. We're going to be watching Stranger Things. We're going to be eating. We're going to be just having a great grand old time. Christmas Eve, I'm going to be reading my books, and many of you have gifted, and those are in the Amazon wish list. There are free ones in there, but if you do it, please come in and tell me so I don't get 15 copies of the same book, because that's not fair to you. And if it happens, okay, it happens. But thank you so much. And that's for people. They're free classics, free, it's wonderful. So you don't have to buy anything. There you go. Jersey, my darling, thank you so much for being so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope he does too. There are people working with the Innocence Project in Boston. I've not been able to catch up, but you know what? I don't need to a certain degree, right? So, did Pooper Proctor, or Meatball have his fingers in the investigation? Proctor, I believe. Oh, no. And Eddie? No, no, no. This was 30 years ago. There was still a corrupt DA, and there was a corrupt, it was very political because they just all of a sudden, oh, there's a victim. Okay, fine. I'll put him away. It doesn't matter what they have. He took truth serum, and there's a little bit of video. You can see him. He was out of it. He was under truth serum and told that he did not unalive this lady. And I'm going to tell you, her scene was brutal. Brutal. She fought, and you could tell, but it didn't matter. It was very bad. Yeah, the DA was corrupt there. He tried the case himself. That is correct. Supposedly to pass some bill on juveniles for his own career. Even the judge later on in his life said he hoped that he lived long enough to see that Eddie would be released. Oh, look who's here. Our darling. Hi. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful person. And she has been on JFK all the time. And she's also going to be helping with Eddie O'Brien on the legal side. What a gift. Bless you, my darling. And I've been seeing you just look so beautiful all the time. And we've been crossing paths because it's that kind of year. I hope you're okay. And I hope your children are beautiful. They are beautiful. I hope they're getting along okay. So thank you so much for listening and coming in. Thank you. I'm going to be on JFK in a little while. So I'm very blessed. They made me a homegirl, just like you. I'm just happy. Nan is a beautiful friend of this channel, and I'd love to have you on again very soon if you want to come on. But I know you're busy. It's that time of year, so just let me know. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. You are chef's kiss. This is a very heart-filled woman. Kind. Jersey says, I'm watching your Erica reading and watching you live, and you just said gift at the same time you pulled the card in the reading. Oh, wow. Thank you, Jersey born. Thank you. He passed both the polygraph. See, I'm glad that you guys are, because I know enough to know that I don't know enough. So I'm very cautious about saying things, except on the psychic side. He passed both the polygraph and the truth serum the DA paid for. Set up, cover up, corruption, not at its finest. I read Howie Carr's book on Karen, I did too. BB's here. The DA under her nails did not match Eddie, and that is still in it. Oh, I thought they didn't test it. My apologies. I'm glad you set the record straight. I knew it was something that was off. So it was kind of like John's. Okay, there's DNA. Forget about it, right? There's literally no way Eddie did this. He didn't have the on his shoes or anything, right? That much of a brutal scene. Oh my goodness. Please, I know you'll be on JFK. Please tell us how that goes. And please send him our love. That would be wonderful. Because bless this man, he's 45 years old. Think about that. Spending your life from 15 holidays, knowing people are out there celebrating life goes on. Because I'm going to tell you something, when you're on the inside, and I know a lot of people that had been, during that time stands still. It's very hard to think about, because at first you think about, oh my God, what do I be doing on the outside? And then it shifts a little bit. And then it's like, okay, they're on the outside. I'm here. I've got to take care of myself. And I think that was the transition. Think about this, 15 years old, 15. How is that possible if he had only 15 and had truth serum, right? How is it possible? That's the question. Because they had a corrupt DA, a corrupt system. Isn't it amazing how things don't change? Now they're all going to start, and some of these people now are gone. They're not around anymore. Some are, some aren't. But I'm going to tell you, that whole thing, thank you, Kelly, that whole thing about, and I can't describe it. Oh yeah, please, darling. I've really missed you. We had, we check in, but it's one of those things. Nan knows that she can check in with me, and it's like a soap opera. You can catch up in 5 minutes, right? So, but I see her. We watch you. We watch you, my darling. We watch you. There we go. Zelda, say hi. Okay, hold on a minute. Give me a second. Jason. Oh, okay. 10:30 is fine. So 10:30 it is, my darling. 10:30, I'll be on JFK. And then we'll be getting down. So Zelda, say hi to Kev. Hi, Kev, my darling. I'm so blessed that they asked me to come on. So yeah, here we go. Let me get this other. Perfect. Thank you. And you're welcome if anyone is watching. So welcome. You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. And I ain't lying. So anytime. So anyway, I'll tell you what, there is so much here. Wait, where is my darling here? Ruby, there's so much about this case. It's like me going back and trying to tell you about the Karen Reed case, because there's so many little details. There's so many things. Yeah. And Nan is helping. Nan is definitely helping. She's going up to see him on Thursday. What a blessing. Hello? Is involved. They must believe it. I agree. I agree. But you know what? Some of those organizations run on limited funds, and they depend on attorneys like Nan to help out with their talent and their veracity in these cases. And sometimes that just doesn't happen. And that's why Nan comes in, and she is a blessing, because she's like fireball. Nan, I thought about you the other day, and I'm going to send you the link. I did a video on the Tower card, and I think you're going to appreciate that. Not my video, but what the video is about. That's the whole thing. I think you're going to appreciate that, definitely. Because it means something that you are directly involved, and it's very positive. I'll send you the link on your DM, darling. I will send that to you. Pentothal has been inadmissible in court since 1963, according to Google. See? Hello. Things that can help. What is JFK's? Let me get that for you again. Here we are. I'm going to put it in the chat again. So we are on for 10:30. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I get to join I get to join and I can be a home girl. And believe me, when you get on there, the music is amazing. The music is wonderful. Everything is just wonderful there. So there was enough. So where's the right? Where is the evidence to convict him? Except people saying and doing what the defense, or I'm sorry, what the DA's office wants. Sorry, I can say that. What they wanted to do. Right. It was easier 30 years ago. And I'm going to tell you, the lawyer team that Karen Reed had, thank God. And thank God that they did it pro bono, because I'm going to tell you this. The way they had to fight to get this through, absolutely no flippin' way. I'm going to say this. She's lucky she walked. I have to say that. She's very lucky. And she didn't really walk. But think about that. And I want to think about, because it's that time of year, I want to think about all those innocent people that have been railroaded and pushed into convictions. And because sometimes I'm not a lawyer, but I know enough to know that I don't know enough in some things, but I do know people who have been given an ultimatum of a plea. You either do this or we're going to make sure that you're gone. And you feel forced into taking pleas, or if you go bye, the appeal process can take a very long time. So what do you do? To me, you do better on the outside than you do on the in, but hey, who really thinks that way except for the victim of being wrongfully accused? A new member here, Ruby, you darling, thank you so much. Kat Randall gave 5 Lady Zelda Kelly memberships. Bless you today. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so generous and wonderful. I love it. Kat says it's rare to catch a live. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, bless you, my darling. Thank you so much. And I want you to enjoy your Fun Guy sweatshirt too. Okay. Thank you, Captain Harris, for putting that in. Thank you. Thank you. There's a Facebook, if I can talk, there's a Facebook page to stop his parole. Oh my. Is it me, or are there some similarities in tactics back then? And now with, I have an opinion about 30 years since he was 15. He's 45. Let me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm behind, see, because StreamYard just kind of does the wait, dump. Wait, dump. And I've tried to slow down the chat and it doesn't help. So I don't know what that is. Right. Where's the evidence to convict? There is no evidence to convict, except that was the trajectory that the DA's office wanted. So it went in that he manipulated it. The court, pardon me, the justice system, what justice? The injustice system manipulated the outcome. That is an excellent book. If any of you want to read it, it is on, I got mine on Kindle. And when I started reading it, I couldn't put it down. It's very good. I wouldn't have known about the case until, right? That's exactly right. I didn't know about Karen Reed. One day before I started reading on, for crime cases, the owner of True Oracle said, "Hey, I think you need to be looking into some of these crime cases because I really wasn't happy doing the, oh, here's your ancestor message for the day. Oh, here's your moon phase." I feel like not that I'm better than anyone else, but I don't do it better than anyone else. And she said, "I think you need to be looking into this case, into this crime case." And I said, "Yeah, I think so." And that was Karen Reed. And I saw just a brief something about, oh, there's this woman who unalived her cop boyfriend. And I'm thinking, hmm, hmm, hmm. She's an educated woman. Why would she take such a calculated risk, especially when her boyfriend is a cop? Hmm. Well, I better look into this. And boom, it was like, and you guys came into my channel, and I literally blew up in a week because I had been struggling on YouTube for a while, and I would try to go live and it was just not working because it just didn't resonate with me. And then all of a sudden, and here we are. Here we are. 2025 has been very good because of you guys. 2024, the back half of 2024 was very good. I was monetized in a week. I was like, what? What kind of spell work is this? I felt like I was shape-shifting. And the day that Janet told her neighbor, if anything happens to me, it was so and so, investigate, investigate, investigate. And she was eliminated that night, and it was not Eddie. That's right. We think we know who it is. And they still want to nail something on Karen. They won't give up until they are dealt with. Yeah. It is scary that they have that much power. Isn't that the truth? Just awful is absolutely correct. It's horrendous. So how old is he now? He's 45. He's 45. He's 45. It's a bad story. Oh, Margot Nash was in the chat last night. Oh, she's good. She was his guardian ad litem, wasn't she? I'm not sure. I better be careful. And anyway, that was her. I found out about Karen Reed through Emily D. Baker. See, and then I did too. And then I saw Aiden, and he was really coming out with it. And then boom, there we go. You remember when I started doing my videos? I know. And I had people coming in and oh my gosh. I told Mrs. Marie, ho ho, dude, I'm just reading cards. I'm not getting, and then how dare I? Hi there, Bad to the Bone. So welcome. So glad to see you. So definitely, how dare I wanted to show the inauguration because there are stories about the White House, as in ghosts and where it's located and all this stuff. And you would have thought that, why can't people just freaking well behave themselves? I won't put up with it. Was Zelda, you're the real deal? I'm not quite sure I know. His attorney was George something. He took several hundred, I know over $200,000 and then found guilty of fraud. That's right. Didn't he do a little stretch? I thought he did a little stretch. Thank you so much, J-Bug. I'm sure he's okay. He's doing good. He's on a mission. Morgan, I love that look how beautiful you are. I love that you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mitchell, very much. And thank you for sending us over here, right? Pardon me. Oh my gosh, I just coughed in the microwave. Bad neural. Oh, I know. They have a billboard now. I know. I found out about Karen Reed through Gavin Fish, then Sean McDonough. Then he had Nurse Kim on about the injuries. Yeah. I'll tell you what, listening to Nurse Kim over that time was very interesting. The description of injuries and so forth. And I appreciate that. Do we think that the spirits of the White House are a tiny bit peeved that the East Wing no longer exists? No. 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 Don't worry about that. There's some very positive coming out about that. And when you find out, that's one I want to put on Patreon. And I haven't had a minute, but I'm going to make that. And when you find out about all that, you're going to go, holy mackerel. And believe me, it's no different than anybody else coming in and redoing the White House. So, and we're not paying for it anyway. So whatever they want to do. Bad to the bone, been busy with my health. And honey, we're just glad that you're here tonight. Thank you. Thank you. There are a lot of trolls on a lot of channels. People have nothing better to do than be mean. Why? You have to have mods, right? Thank you very much. And I don't have, I mean, we don't, not here. We won't, it will be, girls, get the wrench out. Let's do some business. Rosebud, prayers for the folks at Brown. Very sad that people need to do that. Very, very sad. So thank you for bringing that up, Rosebud. I appreciate it. On BB, I heard about Karen Reed, 1123 via court TV, and they were showing Turtle Boy on the court steps, right? And when I saw her, I first saw her at, be careful what we say in the chat, please. Hi, Leslie. Not today, Satan. When I first saw her, she was on the courthouse steps. She didn't have AJ with her. It was just she and AJ. And they said, oh, here she comes, whatever, accused. And I took one look at her and I thought, she didn't do it. I better start reading. She didn't do it. There's no way. There's literally no way. Here's, first of all, let's think about this. An educated woman, a credentialed woman, pardon me, educated, credentialed woman, accused of purposely, at that time, being upset over her boyfriend who drove up 25 feet and gunned it backwards and hit him. Now, oh, let me check, darling. And gunned it. Hi, Leslie. Yes, I did, Carrie. Thank you so, oh, thank you so, it's so generous. Thank you so much for helping my family. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I want you to know that of the mind before I have to go on. Here's the mindset. A woman like that will not put it in reverse. She'll put it in drive and say, you want this kind of life, pal? It's yours. Because remember, there was some uncertainty there. So that's what I thought. And of all the cases that I have been reading for, involved with, no way. No way. Leslie, thought I'd drop in. Can't wait to watch you all day tomorrow and catch myself up. Lady Zelda XOXO. Also, long gamer. Oh, I love it. It's a long gamer. The new ballroom is going to be beautiful. And there is a purpose for that. And I will tell you about the new ballroom. It is has a divine and an esoteric purpose. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Longamus. Longamus. I better turn this off on my device here. Longamus. Oh, I better plug in. So here we are. All right, my darlings. I have to say goodbye so I can spruce up a little bit, so I can go to the water closet, have a little break, maybe have a little munch, have a bowl of cereal, something like that, and go from there. So I want to thank you so much for being here. You know I love y'all. You know I love ya. Meet you over there. I'll see you over there in about 15 minutes. I'm so excited. Now listen, I have a new ball cap. Should I wear the ball cap? Let's take a vote. Put a 1 in the chat if I should wear my new ball cap. Put a 2 in the chat if you say in the chat or in the chat and say no, Zelda. No. So 1 in the chat or 2 in the chat. Should I wear the ball cap and blend in with everybody else so I can dance and be the girl and have a good time? That's what I'm going to do. There's 1. It's getting voted on. Let's go. There's 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s. How's it going to end up? I think you guys would like the ball cap. I might try it. 1 because JF got they wear ball caps on there. So, when in Rome. So wear it? Okay. All right. I think I'm going to wear it. And if it looks funky, Cole Medina, then I'll just take it off. Take it a wool off. All right, let's go. So my darlings, thank you so much. And thank you to beautiful Nan for coming in tonight. So good to see her. And, by the way, while you're all it is actually from my store. It was a sample that Fourth Wall sent me because they were unprofessional. And I called them out on it and they sent me a sample credit and I got my ball cap. And it's, my YouTube banner that says Seeing Crime. That's what it is, embroidered on the cap. And then on the back, it has that little skull that says subscribe. So there you go. There you go. So that's what it is. So yeah, I will do that. So anyway, my darlings, while I've got you, they have still not found that young man who is 18 years. I started to say this, 18 years old from the UK, who was going to Bristol University, who had a brain fart, pardon me, but just decided to go on a hike by himself. He's lost. They found his rucksack. And do you see these mountains back here on this picture? I hope I'm pointing in the right direction. If not, these are mountains across the mountain. This is kind of sort of what these mountains look like. Steep, high, they're the Buchechi Mountains. They're steep, they're high, snow-covered, so bloody treacherous that, and plus, if you've heard of what's in the Appalachian Mountains, turn the volume up and 100 times more is in those mountain ranges. People go in and unfortunately do not come out, or if they do, they're never the same. The weather is treacherous. He called emergency services and said, look, I'm cold. You got to please come. And when they showed up, they found his tent. They found his rucksack. They found a lot of other things. They looked in the Bran Castle. I always call it Bran, but Bran Castle. They've got watchers in that mountains. Bad. It's bad. And so just so you know, so his mother, I can imagine, see, I would be flying in. I would be like, I don't care. If my son's lost, I don't care. Get me there. He's lost. He's just literally disappeared. It happened November 23rd. He thought he was going to go on a hike by himself. Nobody let him there. He just decided he wanted to go by himself. And he wanted to be around Bran Castle, and then he just ventured off. And listen, you don't go into those woods by yourself. You don't even go in their woods when you're not by yourself. But he's stuck. Something's gone. What do you mean by watchers and ghosts? Entities. Watchers are not from heaven. They're not from earth. They live in the in-between. And they look in the book of Enoch. They're from the book of Enoch. If you would like to know what a watcher is, go over to the podcast that I had with Lord Gregor, and he explains what the watchers are. And that is episode 3. They're not ghosts. They're things like skinwalkers, watchers, demon-like things. And the weather is bad. The weather is bad. Visibility, they had to pause the search parties because the visibility is 0. And I'm very concerned. Very concerned. I heard about that. There's Natalie D. I'm getting ready to come over and see you guys. That's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much. This lady here is so beautiful and so wonderful. Every time I go in there, they shout me out. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. And you know what? That's the way we need to be. That's the way we need to be. Supporting others, supporting other creators. Hey, I'm the first one that says, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but that doesn't mean that I have to attack and go on the defensive and be ugly. Because you know why? When we are in this life, hi there, I love you too, honey. When we are in this life, you have to think, what legacy am I going to leave? And I think of my son. I think of other family members. What legacy do I want? Do I want to leave a legacy of being involved with nothing but fights and backbiting and upset and threats of legal problems hanging over your head and all this other stuff? What? No. I want to leave my son a good legacy. So one day, when I go over the hill, when I'm over the hill, you guys can come back and say, yeah, I know that chick. So there you go. So my darlings, in about 10 minutes, I'll be over there. I only need 5. So you'll see me over there. I'm just going to spruce up a bit, make sure that everything is good. Find Eddie's, if I can, find Eddie's numerology. I know where it is. And we'll be there. Thank you so much for all of you being so generous. Thank you all for being so kind. I love it. I can't wait to see you over at JFK's channel. So in the meantime, I love you. You be well. You have a great rest of the weekend. And I'll see you there. And remember, walk on this side of the veil. See you soon. They'll tell you the facts are clear, but the truth always flickers between the lines. In every shadow, there's a secret that refuses to stay buried. Clues hide in symbols, and sometimes even fate won't show its hand. Voices echo not just from the living, but from the silence they leave behind. I'm Lady Zelda. This is Seeing Crime, where what's hidden doesn't stay hidden for long. Until next time, keep watching.